Photo voices are needed. I want to celebrate 5 channels that I try to watch whenever I have time to watch anything on TV or like even on my screen on my phone, because I mostly don't watch photo channels, but when I do, these are 5 that I definitely go to whenever I can. Especially because since I teach this stuff, I teach a lot of like times how to shoot, definitely how to like have a successful business. To me, the truth is I don't think that there's that many channels that are really teaching things that's going to make you excel. So I don't go to these tutorials. Also, because I create them, it's a little bit stressful. So what I do is I enjoy watching photographers just work instead of showing like the how and the why, which is sort of what my channel is. Okay, when I work, when I'm making mood boards, when I am invoicing and emailing, when I'm retouching, I watch people that work. I watch people who can make me feel calm, creative, or just grounded in that art of photography. By the way, I'm not going to be able to help any of them because I believe all of them have bigger channels than me. So, hey everybody. All right, number 1, I'm going to go to somebody that the algorithm shows me the least, but I still subscribe. It's Grain Check, and I think her name is Taylor Pendleton. And so I'm going to say the most that guy sounding thing, but I don't mean it that way. I don't explain, okay? I love that she's quiet. I love it. I love that she just doesn't talk that much. And to me, she's just out there in the elements, and she's chill, she's quiet, she is creative, and I think she's totally unfazed by the algorithm, and she's totally unfazed by the camera. And she's just out there. She'll show you like the most beautiful landscapes, and she'll just do her thing, and you'll sit there and you'll be hearing like the ASMR sounds of the shutter and the film roll and the, just okay, even her just walking and on leaves that are dry and they're cracking and stuff. So soothing. And I don't have to pay attention to like, what is she going to say next? And what is she going to teach me? I just really love watching somebody do what they do, somebody doing what they love. It's motivating as I'm doing what I love. And so it's not so much like I like a quiet woman, if that's where you wanted to take it, because that's not where I took it. But it's the fact that she just doesn't care, or it seems like she just doesn't care, and in the most positive way. And then there are videos where she does speak, but she doesn't speak that much. And so I'll sometimes take a note and like, oh, that's interesting. Okay. I really love that she's just out there by herself, just shooting. And you know what? I might do something with Joshua Tree, and I'll drive out there and I might actually, Taylor, like be inspired by your style and say, you know what? I'm just going to go out there. I'm just going to have the camera going. I'm going to take pictures, and maybe I won't talk, which will be very hard for me. But before it gets really hot in the summer, I might be doing that, and inspired by Grain Check. The funny thing is, I keep saying like she doesn't talk that much, right? But if you can get someone to say that your voice is important and you have a channel that you don't have a lot of talking, that says a lot about you as an artist in the most positive, beautiful way. The next one is negative feedback, and I believe that I very much might be the last person on earth to realize that George, I think is his name, has not posted in 3 years. So I just found out right before I recorded this video, but negative feedback, iconic. Seriously, what got my attention was that again, check out these themes. He didn't care if his footage looked good or bad or lo-fi or perfectly composed or not. He just shot. And like in a YouTube world, definitely guilty of it myself, in a YouTube world where we were obsessed with like hyper polish and making sure it's perfect, he's just like, here's my tripod, here's my camera on it, I'm just gonna shoot. And by the way, I'm not gonna talk that much either. And I appreciate the courage to not care. To me, that's inspiring, and to not care about perfection. And he's probably the most imperfect of all the people on my list. But that, to me, I think that he's perfect at what he does. And I'm gonna call these things like dangles, or one word, or dangles. But it's just basically he'll put a camera on a tripod and then he doesn't give a damn. And he like step off to the side, he'll come back in, etc. It's so I don't care that it's great to see. And it's one of those like, you're just very lucky, and not in an arrogant way, but it's like, you're very lucky to get to watch me work. He has a calm energy, which I need to learn from. He does not perform, and he's not performative, you know, and he just lets the work breathe. There's pauses. He really lets it breathe, and you're not being sold anything. That too is special. Maybe he sells anything, but I haven't really seen much, and you're just watching somebody work and just go through their work. So yeah, I know that I'm realizing that I'm definitely not a fan of like, what's up everybody? That's just not my thing. And I think to myself, just work, don't show off too much. It's the performative thing that I'm not a fan of. So I don't know why he hasn't posted in 3 years. I hope he's okay. Does anybody know? Is he okay? Because I think that his voice is very much needed. Number 3 is Ian Hippolite. And the reason why I watch Ian is because this is really weird. So Ian, if you ever see this, I'm proud of you. Okay, and here's why. He's fun to watch in a sense that he's grown, but you could still tell that he's growing he is, okay, in so many ways. And you could tell that he's building a team, and there's small shoots and bigger shoots, and his book is changing. He's experimenting more with lighting and posing and styling sets. And to me, there is momentum there. And I like that, and that's encouraging, especially for someone with a channel like mine, where I love to help other photographers and filmmakers have momentum in their careers. He's at like the sweet spot where you're still figuring things out, but you're still leveling up very clearly. And I recommend him to newer photographers, people that forgot what it's like to be newer and they're well on their way. It's just to watch him develop. He's at that accelerated learning pace. I appreciate it. And he shoots models, and I don't always agree with every shot or how it was lit, but that's the beauty of what we do. Everyone's is so different. I've seen his growth, and that's so cool to see. So I watch him, and not necessarily to pick up tips, to see his development. And to me, that helps me, because that helps me keep going, you know, because we're always growing and stuff. And it's good to remember that this should be about learning always and trying new things, and to see other people's growth, for me at least, to me that's something really nice. And I think that Ian's voice is needed in this space. Number 4, I think I've already said this, but these are in no particular order. And before I go to number 4 and then number 5, I just want you to know that I've mentioned a couple times, I love to help photographers, filmmakers, videographers with their business. You can Google my work, and my work is right there, still building out this website. But I have a Discord that is absolutely 100% complimentary. It's like my way of giving back, especially as I know like times are tough globally, and where can photographers, filmmakers, videographers go? Like, where can everybody in every corner is charging for something? And so I have a Discord, and it's private and it's free, and I want to invite you to apply. Now, I will say that the only like cost to this is basically you have to fill out a 7-question questionnaire. That's it. Tell us about you. And then my producer, Gary, will go through it, and he's the one that actually lets people into the group. And here's the criteria, okay? We need you to be a good person. We don't care if you're beginner or advanced or middle. We don't care that if you're in Ireland or Australia or of Afghanistan or America. We want you to be somebody that's willing to add to the community. So you could be beginner and add, you could be super advanced and add. You could do weddings or celebrities or landscape or real estate or everything else in between. We're looking for good people who are community minded. And so that's why we do the questionnaire, okay? I want to go to number 4, who is Sean Tucker. Sean's is funny in a sense that actually there's no humor in his channel at all. But that's what's funny about it, is that I actually discovered him on another blog, and I was like, who is this? He's talking so slow, and the lighting is so hard, and then I sat and I watched him talk like a couple minutes later, and I was like, this man just talks to the camera, and it feels like story time with your British grandfather. I don't have one of those, but I feel like I do with Sean Tucker. You know, he's thoughtful and he is reflective, and he makes me think about the process of photography and the artist and the subject. And photography needs a voice like Sean Tucker's. Like, it's not about gear. I don't think he's a gearhead. I don't know if he actively books clients or not. If I know he does like a book, but it's not about that. It's just about understanding photography, people, purpose, pain. So I watch Sean a lot if I can think, but I don't need to think. Like if I'm retouching, Sean Tucker is perfect for that. You don't watch Sean Tucker because you want to get better at lighting and posing and things like that. You watch because he slows things down. And I respect that. And I respect that he makes you pause and shares a lot of his life or what he allows. And then also makes you think. All right, number 5. Again, no particular order. Definitely I have a theme is, I hope I say your last name correctly. Anita Saddowska. I didn't. I already messed that up. Anita Saddowska. And it don't matter. She's living on a beautiful island. She doesn't care how I pronounce her name. But let me say it again. I love calm energy on my YouTube videos. And Anita is confident. She is cool. She's collected. She just knows how to direct a photo shoot without yelling or being performative, okay? So she photographs women. I think you might know her channel. And as a male-dominated industry, it's nice to see a female perspective or see more of it. And I think that men and women are different and we see things differently, naturally. And so it's so nice to see a female perspective, a woman's perspective, you know, and I can learn from that. And I think especially as she works a lot with lingerie and swimsuits, etc. She knows how to photograph people barely dressed and keep it respectful and keep it elegant and keep it classy. And that right there is an art form. But I watch her footage and it feels like I'm there because it's such a wide shot. I'm seeing everything. I feel like I'm standing behind her and that's super educational, right? And then once in a while she'll pop in with a little bit of a voiceover. Sometimes you'll hear her voice in like the distance, but you'll still pick up things. So I don't really pick up exact tips like, oh, this is how you do that. But I pick up from watching her work. I think it's called passive learning at its finest. And I love that. And it's like you don't learn anything directly from her, at least I don't. But I enjoy watching her work, that I pick up little nuances along the way. And all those little nuances add up to so much knowledge that she's sharing with you. I love watching other people work. I love watching other people work when they love their jobs. Like when I had a photo studio and I rented out to other photographers, I enjoyed watching people do what they do. I seriously enjoy this industry. I enjoy what we do like so much. And that's why I have my Visual Business Academy Discord, 100% complimentary. Join us. The link is right in the description of this video and also pinned to the first comment. And by the way, if you have other channels that you think would be a really good vibe for us to follow, drop them in the comments. To Grain Check, Ian Hippolite, to Sean Tucker, to Anita, and to negative feedback. I hope everything is good because you haven't posted for 3 years. Thank you for what you bring or brought to the craft. Your voices are very much needed. My name is Walid Azami. My work is right here at walidazami.com, and I'll see you guys inside of VBA.